Under the relentless sun, a lone figure treads a dusty road, the heat shimmering above the barren lands of ancient Judea. Sends puffs of dust swirling into the scorching air, marking their solitary journey across the desolate expanse. The endless road stretches ahead, a ribbon of hardship winding through the sun-baked earth. Heat rises in visible waves, distorting the horizon and intensifying the sense of isolation. The figure continues, a small silhouette against the vast, unforgiving landscape. Sunlight streams into the teaching area, illuminating Jesus seated calmly, his followers gathered around him. A lawyer enters, fine robes rustling, his gaze sharp and challenging against the serene backdrop. The air as the lawyer steps forward, his question a gauntlet thrown before Jesus. "What shall I do to inherit eternal life?" the lawyer asks, his voice cutting through the quiet. Regards him with a knowing look, the warmth in his eyes unwavering, despite the lawyer's challenge. Sunlight floods the teaching area, revealing motes dancing. Jesus stands, his gaze calm and patient. This is Jesus, curiosity and challenge warring in his eyes as he prepares his questions. Softly, "What is written in the law? How readest thou?" Reciting, "Love God and neighbor." In the area, Jesus turns to the lawyer, his expression calm and measured. He holds a depth of wisdom as he begins to speak. "Answered right. This do, and thou shalt live," Jesus declares, his words resonating. A flicker of challenge in his eyes. "And who is my neighbor?" the lawyer asks, his tone laced with subtle defiance. Jesus listens intently, preparing to offer a profound lesson. Son, a lone Jewish man walks the rough road from Jerusalem, his figure small against the vast, rocky terrain. The path winds precariously, a ribbon of dust and stone snaking through the desolate landscape. Each step is a struggle, the uneven ground a testament to the unforgiving nature of the land. Silence blankets the scene, broken only by the crunch of footsteps and the whisper of wind across the barren hills. Under the relentless sun, dust swirls around the traveler's weary sandals on the long, unforgiving road. From the shadows, masked figures explode into the scene, their ambush swift and merciless. A brutal storm of fists descends upon the traveler, harsh shouts echoing in the desolate landscape. Overwhelmed, he is stripped bare, his possessions scattered like fallen leaves in the wind. The thieves vanish, leaving the traveler broken and still, a shadow against the harsh, unforgiving earth. Under the harsh sun, a lone priest walks a dusty road in Jerusalem, his robes stirring in the hot wind. He pauses, spotting an injured man lying helpless on the roadside, his groans faint in the vast emptiness. A conflict flickers across the priest's face, a silent battle between compassion and indifference. He averts his eyes, choosing the path of least resistance, and quickens his pace, leaving the man behind. The injured man is alone again. Narrator, VO. And when he saw him, he passed by on the other side. On the dusty Jerusalem road, a lone Levite appears, his figure stark against the bright, unforgiving sun. He pauses, his gaze drawn to the wounded man, a conflict evident in his eyes. Hesitation flickers across his face as he assesses the severity of the man's injuries. A moment of decision hangs in the air before he turns away, choosing a different path. Narrator, VO. And likewise a Levite passed by on the other side. Under the Judean sun, a solitary road stretches towards Jerusalem, silent witness to untold stories. A figure appears on the road, his garments dusty from travel. The Samaritan's face, lined with the harsh realities of life, softens with a profound sense of empathy. His eyes reflect a deep, unwavering compassion as he beholds the injured man. Narrator, VO. But a certain Samaritan, when he saw him, he had compassion on him. A poignant moment of humanity unfolds against the backdrop of the ancient Jerusalem road. On the dusty Jerusalem road, the Samaritan kneels beside the injured man, a figure of compassion amidst desolation. With gentle hands, he probes the man's wounds, his brow furrowed in concern. He produces a flask, the water glistening as it washes away the blood and grime. Each careful motion speaks of selfless care in stark contrast to the harsh landscape. Under the harsh sun of the Jerusalem road, a Samaritan kneels beside the injured man, his face etched with compassion. With gentle hands, he pours oil onto the raw wounds, a soothing balm against the pain. He carefully wraps the injuries with strips of cloth, binding not just the wounds, but also offering a silent promise of care. Each movement is deliberate, each touch tender, as he tends to the stranger in need. On the dusty Jerusalem road, the Samaritan strains, muscles taut with effort, as he begins to lift the injured man. With a final heave, he carefully places the man onto his sturdy donkey, securing him for the journey ahead. The donkey stands patiently, a silent witness to the act of profound kindness. The Samaritan adjusts the man, ensuring he is secure and as comfortable as possible before starting to lead the donkey. Under the relentless sun, the Samaritan guides the donkey along the dusty Jerusalem road. Each step is slow and deliberate, a testament to his weary journey. The donkey trudges onward, its head low, mirroring their shared exhaustion. The road stretches endlessly before them, shimmering in the heat. Their destination, a distant inn, a promise of rest in the harsh landscape. Hope flickers in the Samaritan's eyes as they continue their measured pace. In the dimly lit inn, the air hangs heavy with stale ale and damp straw. The Samaritan gently guides the injured man into the room. Carefully, he supports the injured man, his movements tender and precise. The Samaritan helps the man onto a simple bed of straw. He ensures the injured man is as comfortable as possible in this Spartan setting. A moment of quiet compassion in the dimly lit room. In the inn's dim common room, the Samaritan's face is lined with worry. He speaks quietly with the innkeeper, gesturing to the injured man. From his worn pouch, he pulls out 2 pence. The coins gleam softly. The Samaritan looks at the innkeeper hopefully. "I'd like to arrange for this man's care." He pushes the coins forward, his brow furrowed. "Will this be enough?" The innkeeper considers the offering, his expression unreadable in the dim light. The common room is dimly lit, shadows dancing on rough-hewn walls. A Samaritan steps forward, placing a few coins on the worn counter. The innkeeper watches, his face unreadable in the flickering light. The Samaritan's voice is low, filled with earnest concern. "Take care of him. If it costs more, I will repay you," he adds, his eyes filled with resolve. The innkeeper nods slowly, pocketing the coins with a practiced move. The Samaritan steps out of the inn, ready to continue his journey as dawn breaks. The rising sun bathes the ancient Jerusalem road in radiant gold. Long shadows stretch across the dusty path, dancing with the morning light. A new day begins, full of promise and the unknown as the Samaritan walks on. Rose hues paint the sky, a vibrant backdrop to his solitary figure. Hope dawns with the sun, illuminating the path ahead for the traveler. Jesus turns, his gaze penetrating, hinting at divine wisdom and challenge. His eyes search the lawyer's soul, seeking truth beyond words. Question hangs in the air, testing the boundaries of compassion and understanding. These 3, thinkest thou, was neighbor unto him that fell among the thieves? Jesus asks. In the area, the lawyer pauses, their expression thoughtful. The lawyer reflects deeply, considering the weight of the question. A moment of silence hangs in the air, thick with anticipation. The lawyer's eyes narrow slightly, a decision forming. With conviction, the lawyer says, "He that showed mercy on him." The lawyer's words resonate, filling the room with their powerful meaning. Sunlight floods the teaching area, illuminating dust motes as Jesus stands, a beacon of serenity amidst his followers. Unwavering and kind, sweeps over the small gathering, each face upturned in rapt attention. A shared understanding hangs in the air as his gentle words echo, "Go, and do thou likewise." The simple yet profound statement lingers, inspiring a silent vow among the disciples under the golden sunlight. A city street bustles with hurried footsteps as the day unfolds. A well-dressed woman strides purposefully, her posture conveying determination. She pointedly averts her gaze, a subtle act of avoidance amidst the urban landscape. A homeless man sits silently on the sidewalk, a stark contrast to the woman's brisk pace. Sunlight floods the modern office, desks aligned in perfect rows, computers buzzing with quiet industry. Man, mid-30 seconds, sharply dressed, is consumed by his computer, his fingers a blur on the keyboard. His brow is furrowed in concentration, oblivious to the world around him, a picture of intense focus. A coworker struggles with a precarious stack of heavy boxes, fighting for balance. The coworker's face is strained with effort, a silent battle against gravity and the weight of his burden. The man remains unaware, his world reduced to the glow of the screen and the tasks at hand. Filters through the trees as oblivious figures wander the park. An elderly woman struggles with heavy grocery bags, her face strained. Amidst the uncaring crowd, a child stops, noticing the woman's distress. The child's gaze softens with concern, a stark contrast to the indifference around them. The child approaches the woman, ready to offer help, a beacon of hope in the sunny park. Sunlight floods the sterile hospital room as Dr. Anna Reed sits beside Arthur Penhaligon, her presence a warm contrast to the cold environment. With kind eyes and a gentle touch, Dr. Reed adjusts Arthur's blanket, the soft beep of the heart monitor filling the silence. "How are you feeling today, Arthur?" Dr. Reed asks, her voice filled with genuine concern. Arthur replies, "A little better, Doctor." Arthur's voice is laced with loneliness. It gets lonely in here." Dr. Reed reassures him, "But you're not alone, Arthur. How about we talk about something you enjoy? What were you passionate about when you were younger?" Dr. Reed suggests with a warm smile. Under stark streetlights, the soup kitchen buzzes with activity, a beacon of hope in the cold night. Volunteers tirelessly dish out steaming soup, their faces illuminated by the warm glow of compassion. Steam rises from large vats, carrying the scent of nourishment into the night air. A line of homeless individuals waits patiently, their faces etched with hardship and quiet anticipation. Each bowl is offered with a kind word, a small gesture of dignity in a world that has stripped them bare. In the heart of the city's darkness, a simple act of kindness shines brighter than any light. Sunlight floods the modern classroom as a frustrated student sits head in hands. Words of encouragement. "Don't get discouraged. This stuff can be tricky at first. Get it," the teacher continues, a reassuring hand on the student's desk. Proposes a collaborative approach. "Let's go through it together, step by step." The teacher extends an offer of additional support. "I'm here to help you succeed. We can meet after school." There's a street of modest homes, a sense of peaceful normalcy hanging in the air. Neighbors emerge, an unspoken call to action drawing them together. The sounds of hammers and saws fill the air as the community prepares. Plywood sheets are hauled, each movement precise and purposeful. A shared determination etches itself onto the faces of the neighbors. Camaraderie blossoms amidst the work, a tangible bond forming in the sunlit street. Sunlight floods a modern nursing home, illuminating dust motes. A young volunteer sits in a comfortable armchair, book in her lap. Elderly residents gather, faces etched with age, eyes bright. A warm smile graces the volunteer's face. Anticipation hangs in the air. She prepares to read aloud, ready to begin. Amidst this chaotic symphony of honking cars and hurried footsteps, a determined figure strides purposefully forward. An elderly woman's struggle with grocery bags abruptly halts the person, a flicker of concern etching across their face. Cans roll across the unforgiving asphalt as the person kneels, their gentle hands gathering the scattered goods. The elderly woman's gaze softens with heartfelt gratitude, her expression reflecting the kindness before her. The modern living room, illuminating soft furniture and a family awaiting a new arrival. A mother, father, and Sarah stand in the entryway, their smiles radiating a genuine welcome. A young refugee enters, clutching a worn bag, their eyes reflecting a mix of relief and uncertainty. The family's warm smiles offer solace, a beacon of hope in the refugee's apprehensive gaze. The softly lit room promises safety, a haven from the harsh world outside. As the refugee steps inside, sunlight paints the modern church in vibrant hues through stained glass, casting a hopeful glow on the scene. Congregation members quietly pass collection plates, their faces etched with solemn expectation. Donations accumulate, a testament to faith and shared hope within the sacred space. The church air is thick with reverence, each silent prayer adding to the collective spirit. A quiet strength permeates the church, binding the community in a shared moment of reflection. Embraces the community garden, a vibrant tapestry of life where diverse hands work together. Hands press seedlings into the nurturing earth, planting hope and growth. Determined faces watch over rows of vegetables, their dedication etched in every line. And stories mingle, weaving a vibrant soundtrack to the day's labor. Together, they cultivate the land, nourishing bodies and spirits in a shared endeavor. Warm light bathes the scene as staff members bustle, offering solace from the harsh night. Blankets are distributed, each one a promise of warmth against the biting cold. Hot drinks are given out, steaming mugs held in grateful hands, a small comfort in a difficult time. Faces etched with hardship find a moment's peace, seeking refuge from homelessness. The school grounds burst with life as students set up stalls, their energy palpable in the bright daylight. Banners proclaim, "Helping Hands for Hope," fluttering vibrantly in the cheerful breeze. Laughter and lively chatter fill the air, a symphony of youthful excitement. Each squeal of delight adds to the infectious energy as the fundraiser comes alive. A vibrant tableau of community spirit and youthful enthusiasm unfolds under the open sky. Sunlight floods the bustling soup kitchen, casting a warm glow on the volunteers and guests alike. Aproned figures move with practiced grace, a symphony of chopping, stirring, and arranging filling the air. The aroma of simmering broth mingles with the comforting scent of freshly baked bread. A palpable sense of warmth and shared purpose radiates from every corner of the room. Each guest is greeted with respect and dignity, their faces reflecting a mix of gratitude and relief. Under the bright sun, the park buzzes with activity as people arrive, their hands armed with trash bags and tools. Laughter echoes through the air as the volunteers begin their work, transforming the neglected space. Hands work in unison, plucking litter and breathing life back into forgotten corners. Vibrant colors bloom as flowers are planted, painting the park with hope. A shared smile of community pride shines as the park is renewed, a testament to collective effort. Under the harsh hum of fluorescent lights, The community center buzzes with the quiet dedication of tutors and children. Rows of tables stretch into the room, each a small island of concentration amidst the gentle rustle of papers. The modern decor shows the wear of countless hours, a silent testament to the community's tireless efforts. A palpable sense of hope and determination fills the worn yet vibrant space. Each tutor leans in, their faces illuminated by the shared goal of learning and growth. The air vibrates with quiet energy, a symphony of whispered questions and gentle encouragement. Under the bright sun, a mobile blood donation van becomes a beacon of hope outside the bustling hospital. A selfless donor's blood courses through the clear tube, a lifeline extended to those in desperate need. Inside, medical staff move with urgent precision, their faces etched with determination as they combat time. The precious cargo is swiftly carried into the hospital, a silent promise of renewed life to those fighting for survival. Warm light spills from the dining room, casting a welcoming glow on the modern home. A family of 4 gathers around the table, their laughter echoing softly in the night. An empty place setting sits poignantly apart, a silent invitation hanging in the air. Through the window, a lone figure approaches, drawn by the promise of warmth and belonging. The aroma of home-cooked food wafts into the night, a beacon in the darkness. Amidst the rush of a busy street, a disabled person waits, unnoticed by passing cars. A kind soul notices their struggle, a beacon of empathy in the urban chaos. With a warm smile, the person offers assistance, a gentle hand extended. Together, they step into the crosswalk, navigating the traffic's relentless flow. Safety is ensured, a shared journey of trust and support across the divide. Reaching the other side, heartfelt gratitude shines in the disabled person's eyes. Sunlight floods the modern office as colleagues gather, their faces alight with purpose and determination. Computer screens glow, illuminating the focused expressions of team members deeply engaged in their work. Papers scatter across desks, a testament to the intense effort and collaborative spirit in the air. A palpable sense of unity fills the office, with team members supporting each other through challenges. The collaborative environment thrives, turning the bustling office into a hub of innovation and shared success. Under the bright sun, a wide beach stretches, marred by scattered litter. Volunteers arrive, a determined group ready to tackle the mess. Armed with gloves and bags, they spread out, an organized force against pollution. Each bends, picks, and cleans, a silent ballet of environmental stewardship. Filled bags accumulate, a testament to their hard work and dedication. The beach transforms, cleaner and brighter, reflecting the volunteers' positive impact. Floods the library, illuminating towering bookshelves as the librarian smiles warmly at the patron. The librarian gestures towards a stack of books, offering guidance to the eager young man. Here are some primary sources that could provide additional insights, she says. This is great. Thank you for your help, the patron replies, his eyes lighting up with gratitude and excitement. The librarian beams, her passion for knowledge evident in her gentle expression. You're welcome. Knowledge is power, she says, and I'm always happy to help people find what they need. Sunlit sky. Volunteers flood a golden farm, ready to reap nature's bounty. Hands move swiftly, harvesting crops with care, each movement a testament to their dedication. The air is filled with the earthy scent of fresh produce, a promise of nourishment. These crops ensure that local food banks thrive, and that fresh produce reaches every table. Under the hum of fluorescent lights, mismatched chairs fill a community meeting room, a diverse group gathered with quiet resolve. The scent of stale pastries hangs in the air, mingling with the hopeful determination of the residents. Slogans proclaim "Better Together," a visual echo of the community's shared aspirations, slightly askew on the walls. Coffee cups and notebooks dot the scene, symbols of a neighborhood ready to shape its future. Sunlight blazes upon the city street, a river of faces flowing with the day's relentless demands. Ear pauses amidst the torrent, their attention caught by another's quiet distress. The person stands alone, their shoulders slumped as if bearing a heavy burden. A gentle word offered in the chaos, a beacon of empathy in the urban rush. Comfort extends a hand, a silent offer of support in a world too often indifferent. Action forms, a fleeting moment of humanity amidst the city's cold, indifferent facade. Bathes a cozy living room, boxes strewn about hint at new beginnings. A family, mom, dad, and Lily gather, their faces lit with anticipation. Lily's eyes widen with pure joy as she peers into a small pet carrier. Whispers of excitement fill the air as the family shares a special moment. The pet carrier sits nestled among the boxes, a symbol of home. Lily giggles, her small hands reaching out to touch the carrier. Sunlight floods the modern art class, illuminating a vibrant chaos of colors and creativity. Easels stand like silent soldiers, each canvas a battlefield of personal expression. A passionate art teacher navigates the room, her energy sparking inspiration. Her encouraging words guide students through their artistic journeys. Canvases explode with diverse styles, each reflecting a unique personality. The classroom buzzes with creative energy, a sanctuary for artistic exploration. Sunlight floods the music room, illuminating dust motes as Anna, a vibrant teacher, beams at her students. Teenagers scattered around the room nervously clutch their instruments, a mix of anticipation and uncertainty. Her hands, her energy infectious, cutting through the silence. She moves gracefully, a beacon of encouragement guiding her students. Gentle and warm, fills the room, easing their anxieties. A sense of possibility hangs in the air as the music room awaits its symphony. Soft light, Jesus stands among his disciples, his face a beacon of serenity and profound wisdom. The captures Jesus' gentle expression, revealing the boundless depths of his compassion and understanding. He speaks, the light intensifies, enveloping the teaching area in a warm, ethereal glow of divine love. A new commandment I give unto you, that ye love one another. As I have loved you, his words resonate, filling the space with a sense of peace and a call to unconditional love. The sing slowly fades, leaving a lingering impression of serenity, love, and a profound spiritual connection.